Hello everybody and welcome back to a new update from the heart of Lego City. Today we are here in the rather suburban area of the city. We have the beach area here, we have the harbor, and we have this area right here. Now, as you all know, my city is set in the 1920s, and the 1920s are also the era of Prohibition. And Prohibition in this city does not prohibit alcohol, but it prohibits sugar and sugary items. So the production, distribution, and sale of sugary foods and drinks is strictly prohibited. So this donut factory right here sadly had to close down. So let's build this abandoned building. So as you can see, I've already built the kind of ground structure. And here on this side, I want to have a small parking lot where the trucks used to park and were loaded with the donuts. So yeah, I really want to build an abandoned factory building, run down, broken down, stuff like that. So I'm gonna start and then I'm gonna get back to you. And that is what we have so far. So I have used a lot of dark tan masonry bricks, as you can see, and I have built those very high windows using a lot of 1x2x3 window frames in dark green. That's what you might think, but when we have a look on the inside, we can actually see that they were white originally, but I bought them on eBay for a very good price, and I knew that they were painted in dark green, but I thought, well, they were pretty cheap. I don't remember how cheap they were, but it was a very, very good deal. So I just bought them some time ago, and now the time has come to use them because I think this looks absolutely great, having a bit of paint on the inside, but in general, this building is supposed to look run down and abandoned, and I think those window frames really add to that feeling, to that vibe. And yeah, here off to the side, I have included a iron gate. And we have a door frame here with no door yet. Of course, we're going to include one. I have built the driveway partly, and yeah, that's it. That's it for the progress so far. So of course, I still have to build this entire wall here. And apart from that, from speaking about height, we have the height already. So what you see here, that is going to be the height of the building. Of course, we're going to add a roof, but apart from that, that is about as tall as this building is going to be. So I'm going to continue building, and then I'm going to get back to you. And here it is. The exterior is now finished. So let's have a look at all four sides. As you can see, because I ran out of those dark green window frames, those 1x2x3, I just added a couple of broken windows here and there, and also on this side. But on this side, I covered them up with some wood planks. So the way I attached those is pretty simple, just with those things which are usually meant to go on top of a minifig between the head and the torso. But here I have used that simply to attach a wood plank here to sort of cover this broken window up. Same here with another plank. And yeah, I think that really adds to this broken and rundown look I want to create here. As you can see, no interior yet. I'm still planning that and working on that, but we can see we have a ladder leading up to the roof, which I'm going to show you in a second. But before, let's have a look at this side. So we have the smaller windows here. I think they look quite nice, those 1x2x2 windows. And down here I have added a small platform, and we have a sliding door, which just works like that. Pretty simple, nothing special, but you can take it off like that. So, not a big deal, but that's enough in my opinion. It gets the job done. And then here off to the side we have a door now in this door frame with this keep out sticker, and this door is from the set, if I'm not mistaken, 6131. It was a special limited edition or something like that set from the Prison Island theme in the city theme. So that's it for the exterior of the main structure. But before we're going to get into the interior, let's add the roof. And that is the progress so far. So I wanted to show you what I have so far and also how I'm building this, the building techniques I'm using. But first, let's have a look at the front of the roof. So we have a simple trapdoor here to come up with the ladder. We have the smokestack here. And then I went for the most classic design of factory building designs. I started building a sawtooth roof. As you can see, that is far away from finished because I still have to, well, build and use a lot of black slopes here to finish this. And the way I built this is simply by using a couple of those 1x4x6 windows with 3 panes. And then here in the middle I have a 1x4 brick, and that is connected only on one side with a 1x1 modified brick. And then we have some tiles there. We have a 1x4 tile on top. No, in this case it's two 1x2 tiles. Let me get some focus. Come on, man. There you go. And let's place that back there. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. Yes, I can. Yeah, and that is the simple but good looking design for this factory building. So I'm going to continue building and then I'm going to show you the finished result. And that is the final result. So the sawtooth roof parts are finished and I think they look pretty good. So let me know what you think about those in the comments down below. And as you can see, I have started building the sidewalk in front of the factory, and here down here I've added some details. For example, this one of my first mocks and one of my first videos on this channel, this police gamwell. And then here on the side, let me get you down to street level. This is how this looks from here. And here we have the driveway to the factory, and we have one of those very old 1x4 tiles with this keep out pattern on there. And yeah, that is from one of the Wild West sets from the 90s, and I think this just looks really good in combination with the sticker on the door there. And before we finish this up, there's one last thing to do to make this perfect, in my opinion, almost. Adding the donut from the donut shop opening from, I think this set is from 2019. What we haven't built at all today is the interior for this building, but we're going to do that in a different episode because this video would be way too long. And when we do that, we're going to find out whether this abandoned donut factory is really that abandoned as some people in this city might want us to believe. Because, as you know, we have the Sugar Prohibition, but does that really mean that nobody is producing sugary items just because it's forbidden? Wouldn't be so sure about that. Alright guys, that's it for this update. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Till then, have a good day, have a great time, and I see you in the next video. Bye.